The magic school bus takes the moonwalk. Miss Weather, Liz, Arnold, Ralphie, Keisha, Phoebe, Carlos, and Wanda, Dorothy, Ann. Miss Weather is not like most teachers. Her dresses are different. Her shoes are different. Her bus is really different. It's the magic school bus. Miss Weather is teasing us about the moon. We're going on a trip so we can see the moon at night. Mr. Cox is swimming too. He's Phoebe's dad. I always went on trips at Phoebe's old school. Miss Weather's trips are fun. My dad likes learning, not having fun. Go around and around we go by the A. The moon goes around the earth. Earth goes around the sun. Sun, earth, moon. We are going to a farm. We are go on a hayride. To the farm. When we get to the farm, no one is there. The sky is full of clouds. We can't even see the moon. Maybe this is the wrong place. Pumpkins. We all got back on the bus. Miss Weather turns the key. She pushes a right button. This trip hasn't gotten up the ground yet. Uh-oh, what does that mean? Now the bus goes above the clouds. It goes to outer space. We can see Earth behind us. We can see the moon in front of us. How will Phoebe explain this to her dad? Is this a movie? Not really. He wondered what Phoebe's dad would think. We all look at Mr. Cox. He doesn't know what to think. Moonlight is sunlight, right, Keisha? The moon does not make its own light. Light from the sun bounces off the moon. We land on the moon. The frizz gives us air tanks and spacesuits. The air out there, my Wanda. There is very little air on the moon. People need air tanks to breathe. We step up the bus. Mr. Cox looked around. Wow, we are really on the moon. Now he gets it. We feel light. We jump. We jump really high. We jump much higher than on Earth. What is gravity? By Ralphie. It is the force of a planet, moon, or star that pulls things toward its center. We are lighter on the moon. That's because the moon has less gravity than Earth. Phoebe, your dad is having fun. I don't believe it. Then we see a flag. We see ribbons. They show that astronauts were here. Neil Armstrong was the first astronaut to work on the moon. Neil Armstrong said, That's one step for man, one giant leap for mankind. One small step for me. Moonwalkers by Phoebe. 12 astronauts have walked on the moon so far. On the moon, we see a lot of rocks. Most are small, but Mr. Cox climbs a big one. Kids, stay close. The moon rocks by Tim. The moon is covered with rocks. Scientists think most moon rocks are a lot like some Earth's rocks. They are about 3.3 billion years old. We are not looking at Mr. Cox. We are looking at moon rocks. What is that big round hole? I'll go see. Mr. Cox goes away. Oh my. Oh no, Mr. Cox is gone. Miss Weather says, get on the bus. The bus turns into a moon buggy. We have to find Mr. Cox. He is lost on the moon. The Far Side by Carlos. One side of the moon always faces the earth. The other side always faces away. We started to drive. It looks dark in the distance. Miss Fraser says it's night on the side of the moon. I hope my dad didn't go over to the dark side. It's really dark over there. Shine on harvest moon up in the sky. It sounds like Mr. Cox. Your dad is really having fun. My dad is really at the bottom of a crater. How can we get him out? Then we hear a sound. Someone is saying. The sound is coming from its crater. How are craters made? By Wanda. Craters are made when something hits the moon. Then it leaves a big round hole. Things that might hit the moon. Comet, meteoroid, asteroid. We throw a rope to Mr. Cox. It's a really long rope. Poor baby years to us. Up in the sky. Your dad sure loves the moon. We get back. We get on the rocket ship. Now it is time to go back to Earth. Blast off. Yes, Miss Riddle. We're going home, Mr. Cox. Can we stay a little longer? No, Dad. When we reach the land, the bus becomes a wagon. It's a heavy ride. The magic school bus never lets us down. No, but sometimes it lets us down gently. Poop, poop, poop. We are staying on the hayride. The moon is bright in the sky. Shining on by Phoebe. The harvest moon comes in the fall. At that time, the moon rises earlier in the evening, so it shines longer. It gives farmers more light to harvest their fields. We're almost back to the school. The bus is back to a bus again. Is it over already? Thank goodness. Our parents are waiting for us. We're happy to be home for now. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? We never went on a trip like that at your old school. Miss Weather never taught at my old school. More on the moon. Earth is 4 times bigger than the moon. It takes about 1 month for the moon to go around Earth. It takes Earth 1 year to go around the sun. The temperature on the Earth can be as low as -247 degrees Fahrenheit, -155 degrees Celsius in the dark. It can be as high as 231 degrees Fahrenheit, 105 degrees Celsius in the sun. Man on the moon. Neil Armstrong's Moonwalk was on July 21st, 1969. Other astronauts have worked on the moon. Because there is no wind or weather on the moon, the astronauts' footprints are still there. They will last for hundreds of years. Why didn't the cow jump over the sun? She prepared the moon. The end.